The homework for tonight, which is February 26th of 2015, this homework is requiring a another step in the series of fractions that you use to calculate your answers. We've done grams to moles to particles, but we have never had a problem where we had to figure out within the molecule how many of each atom we have and use that for a mole ratio, which I'll explain to you in just a sec here. But this problem starts pretty much like all the others. Okay, the starting I think is pretty easy, and I think you should all feel very comfortable and confident with using this as you're given. So the first thing you're going to have to do is get to your grams into moles. And to do that, you have to calculate the molar mass. And when you do the molar mass calculation, it will look like this. So with the molar mass, you can then do your second fraction. And there's your second fraction. Okay, here's the molar mass used in the fraction. And this is actually grams of silver chromate. Okay, silver, and CrO4 is the chromate ion. So now up to here, I think most of you, again, should be pretty comfortable. But there's going to be this little fly in the ointment, and that is the ratio. And what is the ratio? It's the ratio of silver ions, excuse me. So this is the ratio of silver ions in the molecule. So for every molecule we have 2 silver ions, which is given to us by that subscript. Now, once we have this, we can multiply both sides by mole, and when we do that, we can make this fraction. Because if I multiply both sides of the ratio here by the same thing, which in this case is moles, that will give me the mole ratio for silver chromate molecules to the numbers of silver ions that will come from each. Now, once we're here, I think you're in pretty good shape for the last part, because you've done this so many times. And that is using the Avogadro number for the ratio of moles of anything to moles of anything. But in this case, the moles are particles of silver ions. And so when you run all the numbers, this is what you're going to get for an answer. Now, if you don't remember how to do this on the calculator, I'm going to run this really quick. Sorry for the bells. Anyway, we're going to put in the 25.8. That's the first number in your calculation. Down below here, you have 332, and the 332 you have to put in a divide and then the number 332. Next, you're going to put a times, because that tells the calculator that the 2 is on the top of this fraction. And then you're going to put the times in again and put in the 6.02. And so when you get done with all of that, you're going to come up with this number is going to be your intermediate answer. And to put it into scientific notation, this decimal has to be moved to the right by 1, and that has to reduce the power of 10, or the size, the value of the power of 10. And so this has to go from 23 to 22. And basically that's it. I hope this helps.